I think Fenwick is one of those teams that we definitely should be looking out for now. Like, they're making noise and beating great teams. JC obviously is a good team. They beat DePaul College Prep, who won a state championship last year. JC was in the state championship last year. Defensively, they're playing phenomenal, putting up 118 points. So offensively, you know, they're firing. We did an article on, or we did like a write-up on Jake and Tommy Thies, the brothers there, and they're both balling, you know what I'm saying, on both sides of the ball. And I think next week with Montini, how good Montini is playing, and Montini is also undefeated as well.
And they're a reigning state champion.
Yeah, reigning state champion. So if Fenwick can get a big win over Montini, like, that's like, okay, now they should be on that bubble of now being a top team in the state of Illinois. Like, it's going to be undeniable.
Yeah, like you said, though, they have a very good test against Montini Catholic, who's also playing well, also off to a 3-0 start. Montini Catholic has a great quarterback in Israel Abrams, and they just beat Marist. Marist is off to an 0-3 start. They're off to a pretty tough start, but as I've been saying this whole episode, a lot of season left, a lot more work to be done, and you can climb back and get it together and still have a late season run as well to make it into the playoffs. Oak Forest has been absolutely dominant to start this season, man. They started off 3-0. We're talking about a lot of teams that started off 3-0.
Yeah.
But like I said, a lot of these teams are off to a good start, but Oak Forest is off to a good start in the South Suburban Conference. They have scored 125 points and only given up 35. They just beat our alma mater, TF South, 42-7. Then we'll be playing TF North next week, who just had a huge 1-point victory over Hillcrest. TF North's only loss this season is to Bradley, and a team that is also rolling, Bradley Bourbonnais, off to a hot start. They're 3-0. They also put up big numbers, scoring 112 and only allowing 12 points.
Another one of those teams that didn't get a lot of coverage last year, and they had a run last year. You know what I mean? So, yeah. They're playing how they should be playing, how they said that they would play when they messaged us and saying how good they were last year, having that loss to Lincoln Way Central in the quarterfinals, and they're looking like they're ready to return and get further than they did last year. You know, make a state final appearance. Like, that's what it's looking like for them, being 3-0, and another team high powered, 112 points through 3 games and only allowing 12. So they as I mentioned last episode, the Bad Boys defense is what they call it, and they living up to that name, making key stops. So they have everything that they need offensively to continue this run. Obviously, they have the defense, so the only thing stopping them is them.